Gonna Learn YouTube channel.
Woo, woo.
Lord bless the technology today. Bless our connection. Let's bless the tech. It's
That's
so
right.
good.
That's
and bless
right.
all of
That's
you
right.
at home.
Amen.
This has been such a treat. Lauren, it's like old times, me and you,
I
5
know.
days in a row.
I was
Are
thinking,
you sick of us yet?
I almost said this morning that it feels
It's been
like
so fun.
2022. One.
It was so...
Has it been that long?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
been so much fun. I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, I've never had such a great time. It's probably been that long since y'all let me be on the show 5 days in a row.
I know.
So it's so good to be able to hang out. As Lauren said, I think on Wednesday, are you sick of us yet? Let us know in the chat. We are super thrilled to hang out with you. I want to kick off the show with some good news.
Let's hear it.
We saw the Amazon Prime truck roll up.
Yeah, buddy.
And they delivered us 48 boxes of our trilogy.
The books are here.
The books have arrived.
Yeah.
Yay! Congratulations, everyone. We are planning a very, very special party for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Check your inbox. Stay tuned. We're getting that scheduled and getting that ready to go. Spoiler alert, there are giveaways.
Yep.
They're signing.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be epic. So we're super, super excited for all of you to get those ASAP. We're so excited. If you said yes to Lifetime, if you said yes to your membership, if you are one of our friends that said yes to Passive Earners this month or last month, we are just super, super thrilled to have you in these programs. I'm super, super thrilled. So excited. Thank you, thank you. It has been such a fun week to be live, to hang out. We have so many fun giveaways happening, or that has happened that we are ending today.
Yep.
Giving away an amazing...
We're giving away a Cricut Maker 3
Ooh.
at the end of the show.
Ooh.
To someone who is here live, but we also have a winner for
From
the
yesterday.
printer.
Okay, the printer, people went crazy.
They did.
Y'all really love printers.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I had so much fun making yesterday's project. It was a blast. So great to hang out and kind of experiment with you all. So super, super good. Are you ready to know who's taking home this printer?
I think they're ready.
Let's do it. Drum roll, please. Congratulations, Heidi Slackson. Woohoo!
Yay! Congratulations, Heidi.
Heidi, go ahead, email hi@makersgonnalearn.com with your best shipping address, and we will hook you up with that Epson SureColor printer.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! Yay! Love it, love it, love it. We are just super, super thrilled to be hanging out with you guys. It is epic and so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and today's project, I don't think you're ready for it.
You're not ready.
We're gonna show you this little hack. It's not new to the scene, but maybe a little bit. Like
the hat is a really unique surface, and I just want to honor you because this is probably the most advanced project of the week.
It is gonna be the most advanced project of the week. However, it's not hard.
Yes.
It's one of those things because, and we've tested it. We've tested it on a shirt. We've got it on a hat. I'm going to show you our wash test, everything else. But it is a different take and using a material that you may not have used before.
Yes.
And I think that is just going to open you up to so many more possibilities.
Yeah. So good. So I just want to let everyone know the final day. Today is the final day. If you check out our New Year's deals, they end tonight at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight at midnight, the sales are gone. $75 off your membership using the coupon code 750FF.
Mm-hmm.
Passive Earner Society, gone. So if you wanted it, you missed out. 2025 Makeathon ticket, we are closing the bonus. Today is the last day.
We have to close the bonus.
We have to close the bonus. No more mystery boxes. If you do not have a Makeathon ticket and you want to join us, I can tell you we're making 4 epic, unbelievable projects.
Yep.
Don't miss out on this.
No.
I want to mail you. We're sending out over 700 supply boxes.
I'm so pumped for this.
We're so hyped for the weekend.
I was trying to say pumped and hyped together, and I said piped.
I love it.
I'm so hyped for this.
So that deal is on sale as well. You do not want to miss out. to get the complimentary free mystery box valued at like $47 to $67 just of value to make the weekend so easy.
Yes.
So cheap. It's less than the cost of one night of a hotel. You are attending a full day summit. You have to have a ticket to attend. So do not walk, run. Maker's gonna sublimate. We talked about all the reasons why to take that program yesterday.
Yep.
Don't walk, run. It's on sale. Digital Design for Creatives, Maker University. Any of those programs qualify you for a free trilogy.
Absolutely.
So if you need to say yes to membership, do it today. Any other program will also qualify you, or you can just buy the resource last day to get it 50% off.
Yep.
It'll go to $197 for the collector's edition trilogy. So yay, we're so excited. So if you have questions, let us know. Email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. And we're super, super, super excited. Melinda, if you bought Lifetime, you get the, if you bought Lifetime, do you get the supply box? That is a great question. Lifetime membership.
Do you get the Makeathon supply box?
Yes, we debated, we have spoke about this.
Okay, so if you get Lifetime membership when you get the Makeathon ticket, we decided that because that was such a good deal, you did not get the supply box, but you could add on the supply box for
$47.
Yes.
Yes, it's $47. So if you're a Lifetime member and you want to get a supply box included, since you do have a ticket to Makeathon, you know what we'll do? I'll message my team just to email everyone to ask if they want one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We did already pre-decide this. I just couldn't remember. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I will take care of that. But yeah, great question. So you don't have one, just email customer service and they'll give you that quick link to get you a supply box. If you want one, I highly recommend it.
You don't have to have one.
No.
All it is we are putting all of the supplies for the projects in the box and sending it to you. I'll be real honest, a lot of the supplies are probably gonna be things that you might already have laying around. You may just not have the exact colors that we're hoping to send, but pretty much it's going to be paper, HTV,
we want to make it
specialty
super
project
easy.
too.
Yeah, we like to, throw some new things in there and whatnot. So in the supply box, it just sets you up to be super ready to go.
Yeah.
Some of our feedback from our first Makeathon was that they had to invest a lot in material and supplies. So if you're worried about that happened in year one. Thank you all for being great with us. We've actually just been so much more considerate of what you may already have versus not. So that's been handled. That's why I love getting the box to you. It's so awesome. But what I can say is it's a great variety. So you're working with heat transfer vinyl, you're working with vinyl, you're working with paper and some other things. So it's just a great variety. It's not going to be too much of anything. We're super, super thrilled.
Now I do see a comment. Somebody said, if I bought my box last year, do I get or if I bought my ticket last year, do I get a mystery box? Yes.
Yes.
The only people that right now may not have a box is going to be those that may have purchased Lifetime and getting that 2025 ticket just because you get so much with that Lifetime deal.
Correct.
We decided that if you want the box, you can choose to have the box or you can choose to not have the box.
Exactly. So good. So we're super, super excited. If you listen, those of you that went Lifetime and got a free Makeathon ticket, gosh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of our new programs will blow your socks off.
But I don't think you're ready for it.
I don't think you're ready for Makeathon.
Are you ready for it?
Are you ready for it? Like, seriously, like, it is such a great day. It's the first day of National Craft Month.
March 1st.
March 1st.
It's on a Saturday.
The goal of this event is for you to make, not just start, make and complete 4 projects.
Yes.
We have a little bit of prep work that we'll give you plenty of time to prepare for prior, but you will complete all 4 projects if you try.
Absolutely.
And we just get better and better at teaching it. We get better and better at simplifying it and supporting you. And it's really, these 4 projects, I can tell you without a doubt, are gangbusters. So congratulations.
Absolutely.
We're so excited.
Yay.
If you ever make a Makeathon ticket, one of the over 700, buckle up. Get ready. We're pumped. It's going to be so good. So yay, love it, love it. Awesome. Okay, are we ready to dive in?
I think we are because we got a lot to cover today.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and hop over, and y'all, we are going to be making these super cute glittered hats, but we're using actual glitter.
Ooh.
What do you think we're gonna use for this? So we're gonna be teaching you how you can use real glitter and truly customize a hat with a gradient look to it, whatever. And we're gonna be using Caesar Easyweed adhesive as that's the glue that holds this all together. So let's talk about Caesar Easyweed adhesive real quickly. What is it? What is it good for? This is a clear, and we'll go overhead. This is like a clear HTV. You can see it works just like an HTV. You have a shiny side. You can see the shiny side here, and then it has more of a dull side. So just like any other HTV, you are gonna cut it with this is the carrier sheet or the shiny side. You're gonna cut it mirrored with your material upside down. You're gonna weed it just like HTV. You're gonna adhere it onto your blank just like HTV. But then what we're gonna do is we are going to add glitter to that. And y'all, be warned, this can get messy a little bit. Buckle up. But it's so much fun. And then we're going to adhere this glitter to the Caesar Easyweed adhesive. Now, let's talk about all of the supplies that we do have here on the table. The reason that we are doing this on a hat, let's talk about that, because I know you all are seeing the hat press. We have the hats here. I know we're gonna get the question, can this be done on other materials? And y'all, the short answer is yes, it can be. Let's talk about it. Here you can see on this little onesie, we did a test with the Caesar Easyweed adhesive and glitter on it. This is one that has not been washed on the bottom. You can see that it shows up really, really well. This is one that has been washed, and you can see where the glitter has fallen off. So we did put it through a wash test. This is why we're not doing it on a shirt, and why we decided to do it on a hat, because you don't have to wash hats as often as you have to wash shirts.
Love it.
And it's just one of those things that when you wash garments, like I said, this is not gonna be a permanent solution, but this is a quick and easy solution for a hat or for something that, you know, you just don't require a lot of washing.
Yep.
I'm gonna be real honest. I know that you're gonna ask, is it completely permanent? I mean, I can go in here and kind of like rub it off. So I'm gonna say it's not completely permanent, but still, this looks phenomenal. And we'll go back to one. I mean, if I'm wearing a hat, I'm not gonna be taking my hand and rubbing it like this. It's just gonna be on my head.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it on a hat instead of a shirt. As I mess up my headband, sorry guys. Okay, so let's talk about, go back overhead and we'll talk about the materials that we have. Of course, we do have our blank. This is just a little hat that we got from Hobby Lobby. You can get them from Amazon, wherever. We do have our Caesar Easyweed adhesive. We have our favorite Starcraft glitter here. We are using the hat press today. You don't have to use the hat press with this. This just allows us to get it all in one time. Like I said, you don't have to use the hat press. You can use a mini easy press with this. It is very simple to use a mini easy press. I would just do it one area at a time, but it can be done.
So good.
We do also have a Teflon sheet, or you can use butcher's paper. I may actually send you out to get me some butcher's paper to lay down on the table, and also turn the air on.
Yeah.
Because I shouldn't have worn a sweater today. Shouldn't have worn a sweater today.
So good. I'm on both of those tasks.
Other than that, I do have some painter's tape, and y'all, that's just to help with glitter control.
Yep.
That is truly just to help with glitter control. Other than that, we have our mat that we're going to be using to cut our Caesar Easyweed adhesive. This is just a strong grip mat because that was what was under the table. Y'all know us, we'll use whatever mat we have. So with all of that being said, we've gone over our materials. Let's talk really quickly about how you can, if we have any new people here with us today, let's talk really quickly about how you can get all of this supply list and the fonts and files that we have been working with this week for free. In case you didn't know, if you're not a member, we still want you to feel loved, supported, and appreciated around here just for showing up for us. So during boot camp week, all we ask, if you want the supply list and you want the fonts and files that we have used this week for free, all you have to do is give us your email. We will then email you the supply list and all the files that we're going to be using. Sadie just dropped that for you. It is the one that has the camping emojis. It says bootcamp sign up. If you haven't done that already, click that link, give us your email, then turn around and check your email, and you're going to get a secret link to our supply list page. So let's go ahead and hop over to our supply list page just so I can show you what it looks like. Here is everything that we have created this week. Maybe this is your first day. If it is, you need to go back and watch, because y'all, those projects were amazing this week. I loved every single one of those. And when you scroll down, you can see that you can grab the zip file here. What it's going to do is it's going to download. You'll click that, it's going to download, and then it will pop up in your Finder just like this. Actually, it will pop up. It says bootcamp files. It's going to be zipped. You do need to double click that and unzip that file. It will then turn into a folder. You're going to open up that folder, and all of your files are going to be separated by what day. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So we are on day 5, and we are going to be working with the font Claire today. I am obsessed with the Claire font. I think it is so cute. I love it so much.
This is a font that I'm bringing into 2025.
Oh, for sure.
We had a full... Okay.
For sure.
I have a funny story to tell even you.
Please.
I haven't told you this.
Okay.
Somehow we were getting ready for our vision boards, and we were reviewing, and just at our house, my in-laws were still in town, and we were debating things we were keeping and bringing into 2025 and things we were leaving.
Okay.
And just the whole night, we ended up airplaying our phones and going through pictures of things we were keeping and leaving.
All right.
It was super fun. I would call this font something I'm bringing with me.
Claire's coming into 2025.
Coming into 2025.
Claire
Woo-hoo.
is coming with us.
Love it.
It is a beautiful font. We love Claire. So if you don't know how to do this, what you have to do to download a font for you to be able to use in Cricut Design Space, we'll go back to our share screen. You can see here it is an OTF. That means an open typeface font. Very easy. What you're going to do is you're going to double click that. Now, if you are on a PC or a Windows computer, you might have to right click and extract that font. It's then going to extract it. It will pull it up in your character map. You can see here we are on a Mac. It pulls it up here. All we have to do is click install font. It is going to install it in our font book on our computer. And then other than reloading Design Space, that's all we have to do. I mean, y'all, it is that simple.
So simple.
Now, once you have downloaded your font, you are going to open up Cricut Design Space. If it was already previously open, if Cricut Design Space was previously open and then you upload a font, there is one important step that you must do next. If it was not on your computer, you need to come up here to view, and then you need to reload. Now, if you do have something on your canvas, before you click that reload button, you must hit save. If you have something on your canvas that has not been saved and you reload, you are going to lose it. So make sure you click the save button before, and then you can come up here to view and reload. And if you haven't saved it, it will prompt you to save. I'll just go ahead and click save, and then it's just going to refresh Cricut Design Space. And now Cricut Design Space is going to recognize all of those new fonts or whatever else you have downloaded onto your computer for you to use inside this software. Okay. Now we are ready to choose our word and put it on our hat.
Let's do it.
I mean, as far as getting prepped and ready for this project, it is pretty easy. It's just one font, but the thing with this project is all of the work comes in with the actual crafting.
This is very hands-on today.
Very hands-on.
You don't need to have a lot of Cricut skill. You need to just pull out your tried, your true craft skill.
Yes, this is a tried and true craft skill day. We're gonna be making this hat, and y'all, it's gonna be, I kind of like a good messy craft show every now and then.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is actually clean up my table because I want to have area to work and feel like I'm organized. That is one of the things that I have noticed. That's one thing I am bringing into 2025.
Ooh.
An organized craft table.
I love it. Love it.
It doesn't look like it out there right now, but it's gonna be.
Shauna, you can totally upload these fonts into Canva. Great question.
Yes,
great
you
question.
can. You can upload all of our MGL fonts into Canva and use them as long as you have Canva Pro.
Woohoo!
So the first thing that I'm going to do is we're gonna come overhead and I'm going to measure my surface area on my hat. Now, most hats are gonna have around the same surface area, but if you're working with a smaller hat, maybe a youth size hat, you just want to double check and make sure. So I do not personally want my word to be larger than 5 inches in length and probably like 2 1/4 at most in height.
I will say it's probably less than you think.
It is going to be less than you think. So let me just show you really quickly. Let's look at this one. And if we're measuring side to side, we're not even 5 1/2. We're a little over 5 here. And then top to bottom, it looks like we're measuring 2 1/4. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Looks good.
Catch me outside. How about that? Okay. So now what I like to do is, not all the time do I do this, but I love doing this, especially for my beginners, is I love coming into Design Space and grabbing a shape that is really going to represent the surface area that I'm going to be working with. Now, I don't think we've done this all week, just representing that area. So I want to show you what we really like to do to give us an idea of what it looks like in the space. So I've just grabbed a square. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up here to the top and I'm going to hit this unlock button. And remember, I said I didn't want my width, I think I said any larger than 5. And actually for this hat, yeah, 5 is it. It doesn't need to be. And I think because this hat is a little bit smaller than this one, so that's why you always need to measure your hat. So I'm gonna do a width of 5, and I said a height of 2. We'll do 2.25. And that is going to be my working area. Now, if you want to, you can leave it this solid color. If that bothers you, you can change it to the color of your blank. Today we're working with white. We do have a white background. You can change the color of your background in case you didn't know. You come over here to your right-hand layers panel, and at the bottom where it says blank canvas, make sure you click that where it's highlighted gray, and then come up here to color, and you can change the color of your canvas to really help you see it. Now I can see there's a white square here that represents the front of my white hat.
Yes.
So now what I'm gonna do is all I have to do is grab a text box. Remember I said we were using font Claire. So I'm coming up here to the top where it says fonts. I'm gonna go over to my system fonts, and all I'm gonna do is type in the word Claire.
Love it.
And there it is.
Boom.
Boom. Look at that. Now you can choose your word. We're just gonna put cheers
Love it.
on our hat. And now you're like, but Lauren, that's a long word and it looks different than this one. Of course it does, because we're about to do something that normally I would tell you to never do.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
I'm losing it, y'all.
We might be a little Delulu around here.
We have been trying to come up with words, y'all. I've never seen me and Lauren so like lost for words.
I know.
Like
today, our brains have not been braining very well. Any Hoosier. So I'm just sizing this word down to fit within here. And yes, we're gonna stretch it. This font is actually one that can be stretched. There's not a problem for you to stretch this font. So what I'm going to do is unlock it. Why is it not stretching? What is going on? Oh, I thought something was wrong.
It's just us
talking.
It's
just you talking.
Listen, our clients, I love y'all so much because as soon as you start emailing customer support, they're like, Tanner, what is going on? What did you tell people? There's an influx. I was like, I told them to email y'all because they want a supply box. So I was just letting them know, and then also to email all our friends that may not be here live with us. So we're taking care of that.
So you can see this is our normal font. We're gonna go back. Remember, we're gonna stretch it. For some reason, this to me is where I should stretch it. This makes sense to stretch, but that's not where you got to go to stretch it. To stretch your font, you do need to make sure you unlock it here. And then we're gonna take this corner and we're just gonna pull it down. And like I said, this font is one that I actually think looks good stretched. Like it makes it look tall, it fills up the area. Not all fonts are gonna look good stretched, okay?
Right.
Yes, Lisa, that normally is a big no-no for me. I would say 9 times out of 10, 8.5 times out of 10, where it's a big no-no. However, when you're looking at a big blocky serif font, or you're looking at a blocky, maybe it's a sans serif, like just a bold font, sometimes stretching is okay, but you don't want to warp it so much that you can't read it. This, we've just made it a little taller. So let me show you again, we'll do it side by side. So cheers here. It looks great like that, but to fill up the area that we have, we want it to be a little taller, okay? So normally I'm gonna tell you don't stretch it, but like I said, a bold, blocky serif or sans serif font is okay to stretch every now and then, okay?
Love it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying, here's what, I'm just gonna repeat what you, like, just so everybody knows.
Okay.
We're not saying we always approve of this, but it is something that you can see every now and again as a little skill. No, I just don't want people to get too, oh, you want to find a font that would be bad.
I'm going to find a font that I don't think is going to look good stretched. See, you have to unlock it.
We just don't, can't even read it.
That's a no. That's a no to me.
Okay, the E's look like flip 3s.
That's a no. Let's go back to our original. We'll change the font. We'll find another font. Competitive is already looks kind of stretched, like tall, but let's see what it looks like when we unlock it. So you can see this one is okay to stretch a little bit.
Right.
Because it is a blocky sans serif font, okay? It's your script fonts that don't look good stretched. Here is crimson. Look. No, that's a no. First of all, a script font, all caps is a no.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. So,
love it.
That's all. Now, what we're gonna do is you can, after you've sized it and you've filled up the area the way that you want to, y'all, that's it. We're ready to cut and craft.
Cut and craft. Let's do it.
We're ready to cut and craft.
Let's do it.
So now what we need to do is I'm just going to hide my other Cheers. Where is it at? That's the one I need. I don't need this one. And then I'm also gonna hide my square because you can either hide it or delete it depending on if you plan on coming back to this project, if you want the same area to be there, if you want this to be there, I would just hide it. If you're ready to get rid of it, you can delete it. Either one is fine, okay? But now we're ready to send this to our Cricut machine, y'all. So all we have to do is click Make It. We are going to mirror this because we are working with Caesar Easyweed adhesive. Like I said, this is an HTV. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to place this on our mat, and I'm just gonna cut this down to size so that I don't have to put this whole sheet on there. Right. So I'm just gonna take a small section here, cut that off, and we're gonna place it up here in the top right corner where our design is. Lay it down on our mat. We're gonna burnish it with the heel of my hand.
Love it. Now, what do we need to know about this material? I know a lot of people were saying, I've never used this, I'll have to grab some. What are our friendly tips now that we've played with it, we've tested it? Is there anything different than regular vinyl?
I found that it cuts, it weeds, it applies almost exactly like HTV.
Just like HTV, perfect.
The only thing is this is for sure going to be more of a cool to cold peel material.
Perfect.
Okay? If it is warm, if it is too hot and you try to take the carrier sheet up, I have found that this adhesive may tend to either come up off of your blank or it may stretch.
Love it. Now, people are asking 2 questions, like tell me more about the material, number 1. Number 2, how do I find a hat? Well, we've solved both of these problems for you. If you register for boot camp, Sadie's gonna drop that link, register, look at the supply list, use exactly what we did. Don't try to recreate the wheel. Just we found the best, easiest process for you. Enjoy it.
Yeah. If you are looking for a good hat, the OTTO brand is good. They are really good trucker hats. They're my favorite trucker hats. You can get them on Amazon in a multitude of colors. So many colors. Also, let's talk about this material because this material is also used for StarCraft Electrofoil.
Love it.
It is the best. I love Electrofoil. If you've never used it, we have some videos on our channel. Yay. So now that we have our material, we put shiny side down. So let's talk about that. I've seen that question a few times. The shiny side, guys, is your carrier sheet. And let me show you. Look, this is just like HTV. It's just a clear HTV. I don't want you guys to get confused about this. This is truly a clear HTV that actually has adhesive on both sides. So shiny side is your carrier sheet. We're cutting it like an HTV. Shiny side goes down, dull side goes up.
Love it.
Okay. Beautiful. Oh, Patty, I'm so sorry for that, but so glad that you're here with us today. Aww. Okay, so now we are gonna go back to our share screen. We are gonna go to continue. Once that picks up our machine.
Judy, HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl.
Thank you for asking that question. Sometimes I tend to get in a teaching mode and I try my best to slow down. I love when you guys ask those questions. I want to make sure that we address those so that you know exactly what we're talking about.
And also, if you've heard of iron-on, it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Iron-on or HTV is the same thing.
So good.
So back to our share screen. I did turn my hat press on to the second heat setting. Same thing if you're using a mini easy press heat setting of 2. Go ahead and turn that on. And then we're just cutting this on everyday iron-on. It's that simple. We're gonna load this into our machine. I heard the belt squeak a little bit. Sometimes when I hear noises coming from my machine, I get real nervous.
Like that noise?
Like that noise? Yeah. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. And then we're just gonna click play. So, Paula has a good question. What else do you use Easyweed adhesive for? I'm sure there are a lot more things.
It's just it's like comparable to Easyweed is everyday iron on with Cricut, so it's just an everyday.
But I'm trying to think of what we would use the adhesive for, other than like, I think it's mainly made for like, I think Caesar has their own type of foil.
Someone
possibly.
asked, is this material heat activated? Yes.
Yes.
So
it
just
is
so
heat
everybody's
activated.
aware, it's not vinyl, it's heat activated.
Yes.
Which is why, like, can you just show them the example of the finished one, like up close? Guys, this is why the precision looks so good. It's heat activated instead of just regular vinyl. So, like, if you want to get store-bought quality, you gotta do what we do. Now, what I would do, here's a great idea. Lauren, tell me your thoughts on this. What if you sprayed this with some type of sealer?
Oh, for sure.
Before you pulled off the excess. Oh, sorry. No. You could
I would
spray
brush
it.
off the excess and then maybe, but like, it's gonna have to be a fabric, and like I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna spray this with polyacrylic because it's gonna make this. It's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be a flexible. That's why we decided to put it on a hat.
Not on a shirt,
and not a shirt.
Love it.
No, I mean, there was some glitter, and I'll pull it back in. It's not like the glitter completely washed off the shirt.
It's just not our.
It's just not the best.
And it feels really good.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, once you wash it, there's nothing coming off of it. Like what is stuck on there seems to be stuck on there. Yeah. It just doesn't look the best, which is why I think this technique might be better done on a garment or something that just doesn't need to be washed all the time. Okay. I was getting on here and I wanted to go to the Caesar website. Caesar no. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up, and we're gonna actually look at the Caesar website.
Okay.
And see what the Caesar Easyweed, what it says all you can use for it. So let's go to Easy Color, Heat Transfer Vinyl, Easyweed Adhesive. Okay. So here is the Caesar Easyweed adhesive. It is an all-purpose HTV adhesive.
Love it.
It creates a glazed tone-on-tone appearance that's trending. The milky colored adhesive features pressure-sensitive carrier and low application temperature that's gentle enough for almost all heat-sensitive fabrics. But it looks like they mainly used it for foil.
Right.
So it's mainly used for foil, but this glitter is just like another little hack for you, okay? So now that this is cut, oh, there it is. It's like really tiny up in the top, and you all are not gonna be able to see it at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. Until we weed it off, but it weeds just like any other Caesar material. It weeds so beautifully.
Love that.
And you can see, I do have to hold it over to the side to see. Like, I kind of have to get down to see where it's at, because it is a little harder to see. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys.
I mean, it's clear.
It is clear. But, I mean, look at that. It's not hard to weed at all. If I can see it. There we go. Ow. I do that all the time.
Did you poke yourself? Are you bleeding? Oh my gosh.
I am bleeding.
You stabbed yourself.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Workers' comp.
Workers' comp. We were just talking about that today. Lordy day, lordy day.
Okay. So we're just weeding away. Does anybody have any other questions?
Oh, could you put clear heat transfer vinyl over it? It just wouldn't look, it would look very cheap in my opinion. Like if you put something over the glitter, like heat transfer vinyl, it would just end up looking like you put plastic over the glitter, which in my opinion would take away from it. One of the values here is like, let's get real. If we just wanted glitter that was flake free, we would have used glitter heat transfer vinyl.
Right.
We don't want that. We want to give a custom glitter look, which is the value here. So wouldn't make sense to me. Love it.
So, oh, I forgot my inside of my R.
Kara, yes, if you rewind the live stream, Lauren went into detail explaining that lifetime members do not get a box included because it is such a huge value. Nowhere on the sales page or any of our marketing, we said a Makeon box would be included, right? If you're a lifetime member and you would like to add a box, it's $47. You can email customer service for that link. Very transparent, very upfront and honest with you. So yay.
Okay.
Love it.
So really and truly, I feel like I could have made it a little bit bigger, but it's okay. I'm not really concerned about it.
Sabrina says, what does the Makeathon ticket include? It includes lifetime access to the full Makeathon day on March 1st. It includes, as of right now, until tonight at midnight, a Makeathon ticket will include a complimentary supply box. So I think that's where some people are confused. Lifetime membership includes a Makeathon ticket, but not, you would have to buy an individual Makeathon ticket to get the free box. So just to clarify, I know there's some confusion there. You do get the full supply list, and if you order by tonight, you will get a free box. So, hope that makes sense. Love it.
Okay, are we centered, Sadie?
So good.
Okay, so we have our hat here. We have our, and I'm gonna pull in our purple mat just so you can see. You can see we have, it's more like an opaque. That it makes it look very opaque, okay? And you can't really see it when it goes on here. So you do have to be very careful. So we're going to line this up. Another hacky hack for those that may be curious, if you want to find the center of your word, if you line up your text, crease your transfer tape top and bottom, you can find the center. You need to line up the front and the end of your word, not the front and the end of your transfer tape, by the way. You can see here, there's the center of our hat. We're gonna line our cheers up, and there we go. That simple. Now, all we have to do, bring in our hat press, mini easy press, whatever, and we're just going to put that on there for about 5 to 10 seconds, just long enough for it to adhere. You can see that it has adhered down to the hat. We are gonna let that cool for a few minutes, okay? It might take it a minute or so, but you do want to make sure that it is a little cool to the touch, okay? Because like I said, this material, I have noticed, if you pull it up when it's hot, you may stretch or completely pull up the material from the blank that you are using. And we're just taking our time, peeling that up, making sure that we don't have any corners come up. Lovely. And there, can they see that cheers on that?
A little bit.
From the light?
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Okay. One other thing that I had out, it's on my table, is a popsicle stick.
Okay.
Because I have noticed
Got a
that
little hacky hack.
if you're doing if you want to do an ombre effect, if you can't find it on my table, it's in the resin box. It does work a little bit easier if you have a popsicle stick. You can kind of move your colors around a little bit easier. I did, while Tanner was talking to you guys, I did prep my station with butcher's paper underneath here, just so I can try to keep the glitter from going everywhere, because who wants to have glitter everywhere? Okay. You know what? Let's just use this guy. Does anyone have any questions so far while I am waiting on our popsicle sticks? So the colors that I'm going to be using today, I am making this for my sister, and she is a pink girly. So we're going to do some pink today. We're going to do ombres of different shades of pink. So I'm going to go ahead and get those prepped and ready and kind of decide where I want them to go. Oh, this one's not even open. Let's get this one opened. Oh, Christy said if you have an old coffee can, they work great for hats. Yes. So we did have someone ask if we don't have a hat mold, what do we use? I would suggest, thank you. I would suggest actually just getting like an old t-shirt or
I would think a towel.
A towel and just like stuff it up in your hat so that it kind of keeps its shape. That would be what I would do. And that's what we did before we got that thing, is we would just stuff like a towel or something in there. No, Bobby, Alicia is still sick.
Well, under the weather, but hopefully she'll be brand new after this week of rest.
Pray that she will be brand new by Monday.
So good.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just going to start playing around, and I'm trying to decide which way or how I want to do this. You know what, we're just gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna start with this guy over here. Whoop. And I'm just gonna start adding this.
Serena, you are correct. If you have a 2020, if you bought a 2025 Makeathon ticket, then you said yes to Lifetime, you are completely correct. You now have a 2026 Makeathon ticket and a 2025 supply box. Does that make sense? I hope that helps you. Great question. You're amazing. Yes, send Alicia all the love. We are so sad. We've missed her all week. But glad she's getting to take care of herself. So good.
So what I'm doing is I'm just adding this where I want the darker pink, and then I'm gonna come in and stay alive, heat press, stay alive. And we're just gonna add these other pretty pinks, kind of like around it. Now this is one, I will say this, you're going to want to do fine glitter versus chunky glitter, for sure. You definitely want fine glitter over chunky, and you do want to make sure you try to cover all of the area.
This is regular glitter. We love StarCraft. They have a great glitter. Super, super fun.
And then we'll also probably come back in and add some more of this deeper pink. Like right in here, because I've spaced it out a little far. But you just want to make sure that you cover all of the adhesive. Sadie, just tell me if my big fat head gets in the way, please. So I'm going to come back in with this darker glitter. Add a little bit more here. Add some of it here. And then I'm going to separate it by our iridescent glitter right here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any questions? I feel like it's been quiet.
We're mesmerized. We are just mesmerized. Lauren, this is so flipping cool. I love, love, love it. Nora says, so good. So good.
And
Patty says, okay, tell me this. Why not just use glitter vinyl? Patty, you totally could.
You can.
But wait till you see this. Wait till you see how beautiful it is. You couldn't just do this with glitter vinyl. You don't want to do the crafty craft.
What I'm doing now that I have everything covered.
Gosh, that is totally my new thing.
It is. We are laying this over top and then bringing in our heat press, and we're gonna hold this bad boy on. And what the heat is now gonna do is it's going to activate the adhesive that's on the top side of the vinyl.
Love it.
And it's going to adhere to the glitter.
Teresa, if you signed up for boot camp once is good enough. You just have to keep that supply list handy.
Yep.
So you can access it. Yay, love it. How do you work with glitter and you're so neat about it? I wouldn't say we're neat about it.
No.
No. No.
But the popsicle stick hack does work for this. I will say that.
The popsicle hack, everyone has been saying that.
Now I am holding this down for about 30 seconds or so. Don't really have a time on it, but I do want to make sure that it does get a good adhesion on there.
Right. Tell us
Also,
how you
use
know
an
when it's
old
adhesive.
Teflon sheet.
Yes, old Teflon sheet, really good. We're using butcher's paper to kind of maintain the mess.
Okay.
Maintain the mess.
Before I move it,
But she's got the trash can out. She's got
You can
the
go
trash
ahead and
can
go to
out.
one.
Let's go to the main camera. Now I'm just doing it for fun, intentionally. Oh. Will Lauren make a craft build day?
nope, no, I will not.
Will she?
Hold on, let me close my glitters.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was like, well, dang.
You were waiting for it.
I mean, at this point.
Okay, now,
Okay. Pro.
y'all,
Boom. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
that is so stinking
So
cute.
good.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Now, I do have some painter's tape, and that is, you can do this.
This is your hack.
This is another little hack. You don't, if you have, listen, if y'all have a, if you've got a lint roller, you can do a lint roller. I'm just doing painter's tape. And all we're gonna do is we're just going to just kind of over the top of it. You can see I'm doing the painter's tape and it's not taking it off. I'm just getting off some of that excess glitter so it's not literally everywhere.
Yeah. This is such a great hack. Love it. Love
And
it.
look how that's staying on though, like,
Okay, Lauren, I just want you to understand the crazy energy in the chat right now. Someone says, I've watched boot camp for the past couple of years, but this is by far my favorite project ever.
stop it.
Ever.
Now, look, I will say this. I say use an old Teflon sheet just because it's gonna get glitter on it, and you all know how glitter is. Glitter is
Right. The STD
the
of
STD of the
crafting.
craft world.
That's just, I mean, it's just known.
It's just known. I'm gonna have glitter all over myself for 2
Yeah,
weeks at this point.
yeah,
It's fine.
yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
I am gonna grab another piece of painter's tape just to get the excess glitter off. But like,
Love it.
I can't even.
Ooh.
I can't even. And that's it. We're done.
So that, yeah, like this was record speed crafting.
And I feel like I went very slow.
We went real slow. We took a couple of breaks.
Let's
but the
look up
quality is just epic.
close. Look.
I think
Julie
you've
says,
sold
I've been on the fence about getting a hat press. I mean, hats are in right now.
They really are. They're
Hats are
really,
in.
really in.
Yes.
Love it.
I mean, that's it.
Woo-hoo.
Does anybody have any questions?
I mean,
I'm trying to drag it out some longer.
Gotta get home. Like,
I'm not
come on,
necessarily
y'all.
trying
you
to
gotta
get done.
You gotta get crafting.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's just so impressive to me, the precision and the lines and the
customization. So
quality.
let's talk about why would you not just use glitter HTV? You know what? That would be a lot less mess. It would be one cut and we would be done. But the problem with that is you cannot always find glitter HTV in the exact colors that you want, nor can you get a gradient like that.
Yeah. And what I'm really impressed by now that I'm here, like really touching it, like, will some of the glitter come off?
A little bit.
Even when that, like, I'll call it like micro layer, like it's not like a full layer coming off, it'll still like me trying to like brush some off, like, does it come off? Yes. But it's still staying, like there's enough staying to where it's still really worth it. And like,
Yeah.
it's just so incredible with the ombre.
Are you impressed?
I'm impressed at how easy and how straightforward.
Yeah.
Very
It
straightforward.
looks super complicated, but it's not.
Yes.
It looks
Yes.
like one of those crafts that you look at it and you think, OMG, I can't do that.
Right.
Like, that's too complicated for me as a beginner. Y'all, this is a very good beginner craft. It, like I said, it's the most in-depth that we've done so far today,
Yeah,
or this
week.
week. But it's just one of those, It's a mixture of a beginner-friendly Cricut project because we're using an HTV. Is it your typical opaque colored HTV?
Sure.
No, it's just a transparent HTV. And then you get to bring it back to your crafting roots.
Yeah.
And get that glitter out.
Get that glitter out. Get that
Get it
fine,
out.
crisp glitter out.
Yes.
So good. Yeah, a lot simpler than you think.
It really is.
Love it. Some people, is this the same material as the sublimation clear adhesive I put on
No.
dark cotton material? No,
No.
not at all.
No.
We had some people at the beginning of the show be like, is this similar to sublimation?
No. So the sublimation clear adhesive that you put on light material is actually going to be a polymer. So it doesn't have adhesive on the front side. It's just adhesive on the back and not adhesive on both sides. So what happens with Caesar Easyweed, with the Caesar Easyweed adhesive, it's like that carrier sheet stops the front part of the material from adhering, but it adheres the back part to your blank first. Then you take your carrier sheet off and whatever you put on top of it and then heat activate.
Yeah.
It's like that adhesion on the front side clings to and grabs whatever's on top of it and holds it still.
It's really unique.
Yes.
It's really unique. Don't stress out about trying to remember all the steps, y'all. I just want to remind you this is recorded.
Yes, you
So
can go back and rewatch, guys.
And rewatch, which is awesome.
As many times as you want. Watch it 20 times.
I highly recommend doing, as you get your material in, just do the project along with us in the video. Pause, do it.
Yes.
Pause, do it. It is because this is something that, you would, it's not a normal project because you have to do the new technique, which is adhere it, then pull it, glitter it, then heat it again, which heating it is actually the easiest part.
Yeah.
Like, you've already done the hard part if you get to that step. So super, super good.
So we did have a couple people ask some questions that I want to address. First, Judy said, can you use a regular iron for this? As long as your iron gets to a high enough temperature, you can, and you have to turn the steam off. You have to turn the steam off. You can't have water.
There's almost all true irons don't have even distributed heat. So even if you're like, okay, my iron can get hot enough, it's not gonna give even heat, which is why a heat press is really helpful. That's why easy presses were invented, was for evenly distributed heat plates, which is not necessary when you're ironing clothing.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. And the steam will
mess it up too if you've got water in it.
Be careful.
Someone else asked about selling these. So you can sell these, but
I wouldn't recommend it. Just
I don't think I would either.
Like glitter going places. I would love it for a bachelorette trip,
yes,
like gifts,
yes.
like things like that. I just don't know if you'd want to put your name on.
I
wouldn't want to warranty this because the way we crafters take care of things and how we do things for our own events and weekend getaways and things like that, it's different than how people when you're putting your name on it.
This would be great for if you were making something like Tanner said for like a bachelorette trip, or you were making it for a friend, or you're making it for a family member.
Someone said their son's weddings coming up. They'd like to make some of these. Yeah, exactly. Like for the bride, for all them. Like, it would be awesome. So yes, love it, love it, love it. The trilogies just got in.
Yep.
And today is the last day to qualify for any. And Lauren, I checked the join page.
What?
Lifetime membership still on the join page.
Why have they not taken that down yet?
I don't know.
Oh God.
So we have not removed Lifetime.
That's on us, I guess.
I just thought it was funny. Well, you want to know why I looked? Someone said, I joined Lifetime this morning. I'm like, what?
You weren't supposed to be able to.
So there must have been a miscommunication with my team.
It's okay.
We are going until midnight tonight. I'm going to let them know. So if you are missing out on Lifetime, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the link down below. You can grab Lifetime where you get a all access pass to everything we're creating for this coming year, and Lifetime available until tonight at midnight.
I mean, take advantage of our mistake.
I will be double checking. So if you've missed out, if you need it, go grab it. Cannot wait to see you to be able to give you a Lifetime membership and all the amazing perks. It is so, so incredible. But again, if you want to grab that Makeathon ticket, such a great option, super, super incredible. Any purchase over $97 until tonight at midnight qualifies you for our $197 value trilogy on top of the discounted savings. So you're getting the New Year's savings, plus you're able to unlock the trilogy shipped to you.
Yep.
There'll be a packing party next week, so stay tuned. A lot are being signed. I hope you all get one. So super, super good. So yay!
We do have one more thing before we go. Did you
I
forget?
forgot.
I knew you were fixing to end out the show, and I wasn't about to let you.
Everybody's like, I want to win a Cricut Maker. Who wants to take home a Cricut Maker 3? Let's think about the question. What should we ask?
I want to.
Ask the question.
Oh,
you want to take it
I
home?
want to make it. The question.
The question.
What has been your favorite project
Yes.
this week?
What has been your favorite project this week? Let us know. Let's just recap our entire week. We kicked off strong with amazing paper project for your faux floral around your candle.
Yes,
Super
that
fun.
one is very cute.
So good. Day 2
was our journals, our Word of the Year journal.
Oh, that was New Year's Eve.
And yes, we did our Word of the Year journal.
And some amazing print and cut
and
calendars.
print and cut calendars. And
Epic.
then Wednesday we did our amazing vision boards for 2025.
Ooh, this is hard.
I know. Yesterday was our sublimation little
I love
paper
these.
clips.
Don't make me
And then our little hats
pick.
today.
Guys, this is actually really incredibly hard.
What was your favorite? Because I know my favorite.
I really loved the print and cut calendar.
Okay.
I love the print and
That
cut calendar.
is super, super cute.
I love the vision board class. I've
Yep.
loved seeing your all's vision boards a lot. Today's project was epic.
I think my favorite was the journals.
The journals are so special.
I think I love the journals because it looks like I went to a downtown boutique and bought it for
custom.
my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I love the journals personally.
love
I think
it.
the hats are super cute though for a quick one-off project.
Sure.
I love the vision boards. Also, guys, I went back and finished and I did not redo.
You just updated some
I
photos.
updated my photo of my house. I updated some things and it looks chef's kiss
I love it. So good. So good. Okay, so we have a winner.
Oh,
We have a winner
we do.
taking home the Cricut Maker 3.
Is
Drum roll please, congratulations, Oma B! You have won. She said today's project was her favorite. So congratulations, Oma B. You are the proud new parent of a Cricut Maker 3.
Yes.
Please take good care of your new baby. We are so excited to hook
Absolutely.
you up with one. So email hi@makersgonnalearn.com with your shipping address. We are just so
Yay.
incredibly thrilled.
I always
to
love
end
to
out.
watch to see when they realize they're the ones that won.
I know, like what are they even going to say?
I'm waiting. Anyway, Oma B, congratulations.
You've taken it home. You got it home. Love it. This has been so much fun.
It is.
Do not walk, run over for any deals. We want to keep this party going.
Mm-hmm.
We will obviously be back. What'd she say? Oma B's in shock. I love it. Okay, you need to bookmark your calendar, add it to your calendar, 1:30 p.m. every single Wednesday right here on the Makers Can Learn channel. We will be back with a boot camp in March. Boot camp comes back in March.
We say every Wednesday, but we're probably going to add another one next week.
Next
for our
week.
signing.
Well, probably Tuesday.
Probably on Tuesday.
Probably Tuesday.
We'll probably see you Tuesday and Wednesday next week too.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's okay.
But we're only crafting one day.
We
so
are
our
only
craft
crafting.
show is on Tuesday. We will be adding some other live streams. Our goal for this next year is to interview a lot of our passive earners, so you guys can see like what it looks like to be a super successful seller.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be phenomenal. So yay! I love it, love it, love it.
Yay.
So good. It is just so epic. So love it. If you guys need anything, be sure to reach out to hi@makerscanlearn.com. Someone asked our time zone. We are Eastern. We're
Yep.
based on the east part of Tennessee. Tennessee is 2 time zones. So we are Eastern. So 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Central, 11:30 a.m. Mountain, and 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that covers the entire continental U.S.
Yep.
If you need to convert your time zone just put EST, 1:30 p.m. EST to your time zone.
Yep.
Just to help you out. I know we have friends all over the world, the country. And yeah, it's been so much fun getting to hang out with you at boot camp. So thrilled for all of you. Thank you so much for if you joined any program, if you just tuned in this whole week and enjoyed the show, thank you. If you've supported us in any way, thank you. We adore you and we love giving back through our teaching and our crafts and our programs. It is the best thing ever.
Every like, comment, subscription, everything helps us out. We thank you all for it. Even if you're not spending money with us and you're commenting and liking and subscribing, we love you for it.
Yes, the masterclass is on the dashboard of your of the website. If you want to go check that out and RSVP for that. It is on a Thursday, so good. All of our members get to continue on the fun every single month. And it is so good. Tanya, how do you keep up with the energy? Just a lot of coffee. It's so fun.
Lots of coffee.
So good. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you back here real soon.
Y'all stay warm this weekend.
Oh, the polar vortex is coming in hot.
Stay warm. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.